Oh, we got some beautiful babies out here who is in the news. Because they say that two women was caught. Let's go to the twos. Two people identified. Oh, two women tossed the baby. They tossing the baby in the air like a toy. Let's go ahead on and play this to see what happened to these babies out here in these streets. Here you go.
Two women arrested accused of tossing around a child like a toy, possibly breaking his arm. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Luann Serrone.
And I'm John Brown. The whole thing happened on Thursday in Daytona Beach, right there along Seabreeze Boulevard. And it didn't take long for things to get out of control.
You shouldn't have been filming my baby.
This video shows the women threatening bystanders who were filming it. And at one point, one of the women throws the child again. Fox
babies out there with they in their bikinis.
35's Chris Lindsay is live in Daytona Beach this evening.
Hot potato baby? Yeah.
Chris, police say that child that was thrown back and forth while two women stood about 4 feet apart.
Yes, there was a group of people sitting right here who say they saw the two women throwing the child back and forth and swinging him around aggressively. When they spoke out, the women weren't too fond of that. This camera caught most of the exchange.
When somebody tried to correct them babies, to say something to them babies, let them hoes know, listen, this ain't how you supposed to be treating no goddamn baby, they got offended. Remember we talked about correcting somebody, speaking out, telling them where you're doing something wrong? That shit will get you shot out here in these streets, so just be careful. But this is exactly what these babies did.
A chaotic evening in Daytona Beach ended with two women in jail for child abuse. The surveillance camera at Crazy John's caught most of the incident. 19-year-old Brianna LaFoe is seen in this footage swinging a baby up and down.
19.
It really breaks your heart to see a little one go through something like that.
Sean Knapp works at Crazy John's. Witnesses say LaFoe threw the kid up in the air before she dangled him by his leg and shook him. Knapp tells me he was glad to see the witnesses step in.
I got a question. Do y'all think that this baby hit his head on the little gate thing? Watch it.
Sean Knapp works at Crazy John's. Witnesses say LaFoe threw the kid up in the air before she dangled him by his leg and shook him. Knapp tells me he was glad to see the witnesses step in.
And that's what we need in all communities, right? We need people to watch out for each other, no matter what age.
According to police, LaFoe was under the influence, as was 20-year-old Sierra Newell, the woman who was with her. She was also arrested. It's an ongoing investigation, and the Department of Children and Families is involved.
It's unfortunate, again, that this happened, period, to this family. I don't know their circumstances, but you hope that everybody gets the help they need from this.
So now they is trying to classify this as a mental illness for these women. Now these bitches got a mental illness because they throwing the baby up and down. Because you must be crazy to throw a baby up and down like this right here. So we got to really, really think it through. How many of you all have thrown up your babies? Like, hey, ooh, hey, ooh. How many of you all have done that? I know I have. Does that mean that I have a mental illness? Or did I just think that it was cute because the baby's smiling? Ooh, hey, ooh. Baby laughing, ah, all that fly shit right there. We did it. Damn it, I done it because I thought that it like made the baby feel good. Now that they're doing it outside, it falls under child abuse. And the mother and the friend must have a mental issue. Shout out to Sam for the $2 cash app to say front and center. Pastor, I appreciate you being here. Show enough do. Do y'all understand that something that a lot of us did? A lot of us threw babies up in the air. Does that mean that we had mental issues? There's a lot of y'all who is throwing your babies up right now. Does that mean that you have a mental issue? Shaking baby syndrome. Yeah. Have you ever shook a baby? One of the flyest things to do. Listen. Try shaking a adult. Have you ever shook a woman? Woo, boy, you grab a woman and you shake a woman? Maybe because you don't feel like boxing that bit. When you shake a woman, it do something to her. I think it rattles her brain for real. They say, Willie, you so tall that your kids bump into the ceiling. That's why I be having to do it when I'm like on the bed or I'm in the chair or something like that. I can't do it when I'm standing up because you is correct. I tear the ceiling up with that baby head. Sure enough would.
Child was checked out at the hospital. He had red marks on his back and his arm may be broken. They're likely going to run some more tests. Reporting live in Daytona Beach.
They're likely going to run some more tests, but we don't give no care about no damn children. We don't care about them babies. We don't care nothing about them doggone babies. Damn it. Moving right along. Children is best left with their mama them. Children is best left with their mama them. Let me take you on out to Las Vegas real quick,